should be very clear examples of why we should maintain the right to bear arms, and why our founding fathers knew that we should have the right to bear arms.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They put that militia stuff in there. Is this woman a militia? Was she part of the regulated militia? Was that what she was? Why did they put that in there? Jesus Freak, why don't you remind me again? Oh, yeah, because they just they wanted an extra word. They wanted to put militia in the Constitution somewhere, so they said, well, let's put it there. Second Amendment, what the hell? You know, it won't mean anything. We won't pay any attention to it. We'll just put it in there, right? Oh, you're such a prick. I mean, you know that Constitution, you know it. I know it's inside your little head, so you're false witnessing right now. You're false fucking witnessing. I know it's in your little fucking head. That you know that fucking amendment was only written because we didn't have a goddamn Army and Navy and Marine Corps to keep the French or the English or somebody from some other nation from coming right the fuck over here again and taking our country away from us. You know that's why it's there. So quit pretending you think it's otherwise.
You know, everyone say a prayer for this woman. I wish I could have been there for her.
Prayers aren't going to save her, okay? God knows what was in her heart, and He'll make His decision. And He'll say, hey, wait a minute, you know, what's the fucking point in calling yourself a Christian when you don't pay any fucking attention to everything Jesus fucking talked about, you dumb fucking cunt?
Oh, that she had done nothing wrong. Because according to the Bible, there's nothing in the Bible that indicates that her defending herself was a sin.
Thou shalt not kill. Oh, goddamn, that's in the Bible? Holy fucking shit! How can you say there's nothing in the Bible? The meek will inherit the earth. Justice is mine, saith the Lord. The meek shall... Well, I already said that one. Thou shalt not kill. It's in the Bible. Trust me, it's in there.
That her taking his life was a sin. And I wish
do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. So if you go wacky someday, I should shoot your fucking ass. And I should do it because I'm too lazy to get out my fucking front door.
I could have comforted her, been able to explain to her that she was fine, that God would not hold this against her.
What is God going to hold against people then? What? You've decided to take up the sword, okay? You're going to die by it.
Still, she felt that she sinned against her Heavenly Father, and her first thought was, Lord, forgive me. It broke her heart to think that she sinned against her Heavenly Father.
Yeah, well, look, she did it with complete volition. She bought the weapon, she sat around for however long, she waited for her intruder, and she killed him. What the fuck? Guilty as charged.
Taking that man's life. I wish we all had that same mentality when we sinned against him.
Yeah, well, you sin against the human race. You sit there and have the arrogance to say you have enough confidence to tell other people what they have to see when they look at an aborted fetus. You have the arrogance to say you can pass laws telling people that their relationship isn't legitimate. You son of a fucking bitch. And yet you don't have enough confidence in your fucking God to say, I'll put my life in His hands. No, you don't have that confidence. When it's your fucking life, when it's your fucking welfare, we see the coward for Christ you are. You're a coward for Christ. That's what I'll label this. Jesus Freak, coward for Christ. Because that's what you are. You're a coward.
Heavenly Father. Well, either way, God blesses each and every one of you, whether you're a believer or not.
Well, obviously He's not blessing you, right? Because He sends crazy people to your door, and you have to blow them away with your fucking shotgun. So I guess you're not being fucking blessed. Maybe you ought to take it as a sign from God. I'm not blessing you. I'm sending crazy people to come knock on your door. You stupid.
God blesses you all more than you'll ever realize.
Yeah, well, whatever.
He already has.
Yeah, no, I'm sure He's completely thinks you suck, and He's going to really enjoy killing you someday. Like He gets off on all of us dying, but you know what I mean. He's gonna like it special.
Final thought. I do hope you'll talk about this in the comments section. What do you think that she could have done differently?
Oh yeah, what do you think she could have done differently? You already know that laundry list. You want people to talk in your comments section just so your views go up, you dumbass. We know what the game you're playing here. You don't give a fuck about what she could have done differently. You already know what she could have done differently. She could have walked the fuck out of her goddamn fucking house.
Do you think she made any major mistakes? I mean, sure.
Yeah, she could have just thrown the chocolate bars at the back door and got the fuck out of the house.
Or she could have ran and hid in the attic, or hidden her fruit. I mean, I can think of ridiculous scenarios. She could have climbed in the garbage can and pulled the lid. He probably would never look.
Could have fired a warning shot. Shotguns make a lot of noise. You know that? She could have blown her own little ceiling away. Just shot the fucking ceiling. Just to let the guy know, hey, I got a loaded weapon, asshole. Go crazy someplace else.
There. I mean, we can think of ridiculous things, or maybe practical things that she could have done. Maybe she could have ran out the front door. But it was the middle of the night in Oklahoma, out in the middle of nowhere. I don't think...
Out in the middle of nowhere? You know that for sure? It was out in the middle of nowhere and she didn't have a vehicle? And she has a fucking shotgun. Maybe she tie a little flashlight to her shotgun so she's ready next time. Is that the moral of the story? Tie a flashlight to your shotgun so you can go out your front door instead of having to blow somebody away. And she's in the middle of nowhere. Where'd the crazy guy come from? What, he drive to her house? I'm not buying that entirely.
Breaks into the countryside is the smartest thing for the woman. But what do you guys think? Put it down in the comment section. Do you think this is a good example of why the right to bear arms is important for us?
I think you're a disgusting hypocrite. That's what I think. Yeah, I think you're an incredible hypocrite. All this Jesus talk and you don't... Do you really think if Jesus was alive today, he would own a shotgun? Do you really think that's what Jesus would be doing?
Let's just talk about it. God bless.
Yeah, talk about it. There's nothing to talk about. What would Jesus do? Isn't that what your religion is supposed to be focused on? Isn't Jesus the example? Didn't he tell you my way is the way? The only way is through me? Did he mean that, yeah, don't pay any attention to what I say or what I do? Behave entirely in conflict to that. Love money, chase possessions, protect them with shotguns. That's exactly what he preached, right? I mean, geez, you're such a motherfucking weasel. You obviously don't believe in God. So shut the fuck up on this subject. Just be a Republican, gun-owning, lunatic asshole and quit veiling your bullshit in Jesus. Because you obviously have no respect whatsoever for anything he said or any aspect of the miracle, okay, that is his existence. Because you don't believe his existence was a miracle. Obviously. Obviously you don't believe God is in control. Obviously. You stupid cunt. So I guess that's all that needs to be said. Anyway, it wasn't any fun, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, and to anybody, look, whatever. I don't care. You want to own a gun? I don't give a fuck. I never voted for anti-gun policy. I'm against people owning guns, but I'm not for a law against it. I'm just for people being rational. You know, stupid sick fuckers. Anyway, till next time. There's just really no hope for the human race. I guess that's why I'm smiling a little bit. There's no hope, and you're going to get blown up with the big gun in the end. That's what you're going to get. Exactly what you're going to do. You're going to get exactly what you've earned. Okay, you're going to get annihilated by your own style of ignorance, stupidity, arrogance, recklessness. Yeah, that's the key word. Your own recklessness is going to come back to blow you to pieces. So, good. My hair is kind of messy. Better not knock on anybody's back door, or they might think I need to be shotgunned. Stupid fucks.